Hello, Capricorn. We have a connection here that you thought was over, but it's far from over. Let's dig in to see where this goes. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. This is a Capricorn Tarot reading. It is a general reading for July 4th through the 10th. Let's dig in to see what sort of thing we have for you guys for next week. Okay. Death shall not take him. Number 3. Very Scorpio energy. That card hasn't come up in months upon months. I think the end of last year is actually the last time it came up. This is a good one. Okay. It says you are going to witness the impossible made possible. Whatever you think is lost is not. Whatever you think cannot be, shall be. The universe is going to intervene, and what seems to be over shall in a new way live again. Whoo, this card is a sign. No matter how defeated or much of a dead end the situation is feeling like, doesn't matter. Does not matter. When there's divine intervention, all bets are off. You can't even see the next move. It's being handled for you. Okay. Let's see what energy is going to support. Death shall not take him. This is interesting. Okay. Some of you can be dealing with a Scorpio. That is very Scorpio energy. Okay. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. It feels like that could have been an actual obstacle in the connection last time. Oh, this is someone you know. This is someone you already know. Okay. Well, that answers that. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn next week. Death shall not take him. This feels like someone who is struggling to awaken. Like a lot of resistance to it. That means they live in the mind the majority of the time. It's a hell of a prison, the mind. That's another conversation for another time. Let's see what's happening with Capricorn next week. Okay. Hermit on the bottom, card of Virgo. What discoveries we've made. That's getting us moving. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, more Scorpio energy. Ooh. 8 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Page of Cups. So this connection is moving after a while of not moving. Okay, judgment. This is this death shall not take him sort of energy. Okay, got it. All right, Cappy, I'm going to read this side as you, this side as your person, and this is the situation. What's resurrected here is momentum, movement. It looks like previously that nothing was happening, or was happening at too slow of a rate. And it feels like an apology is coming in for them not doing anything. And it's not because they didn't know what you were to them. Okay. There's actually a lot of fear they have in surrounding you when they look at you. This could be for a number of reasons. This could be that they may have to finally grow up in order, or level up in order to be in a healthy connection with you. Perhaps they got away with being a lesser version of themselves, essentially. Half-assing it, rather. And previous partners may have put up with it to some extent. This is... It feels like you may have offered your cup the first go around. Okay. Does feel like if it was they thought you were friends. They thought you were friends. It's not a third party thing so much. They could have been in a relationship with someone else, but that's not the fact of this matter. That Capricorn, they're just a friend. Bullshit you are. Okay, let's expand on this momentum here, this Knight of Swords. What else is happening with this situation with this Knight of Swords, please? Wow. Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. That's a sincere apology. Can we start again? Starting over. Three of Pentacles. That's another starting over. Seven of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. They're trying to keep this from their current person. Because there's King of Cups, Queen of Cups right there. Okay. It's kind of like once they admit what you are to them, that things get a little bit easier for them, just in their brain space. Thoughts of you surface in their mind mostly when they're at work, away from their person. It's like it's a place where they get to clear their thoughts, or have clear thoughts, because this other person isn't asking of them anything. So it's going to come in quick. Very, very quick. Fastest Knight in the deck, Knight of Swords. Sincere apology, wanting to start over, to start fresh. There's a little bit of resistance on how to handle the execution of this because this other person is still here. What about the Queen of Cups, please? Yeah, holding back on you. So they might keep things to like texting only for a bit, for kind of thing. There might be like an arm's length kind of thing so they can gauge if you will shaft them or not. This kind of feels like that situation of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like a person who's never really single, where they're not going to give up this until they know for certain something with you is going to pan out. Then they'll take their other foot out of this. It feels like they're already 1 foot out of this connection. That's the thing. Okay. And it could, this King of Cups could have a codependency issue. Okay. He could be enabling this Queen of Cups, or vice versa. But it also feels like someone who is of a very strategic mind, maybe even a legal mind. They could be an attorney. They think that way, where it's very much about the deal making. Okay. This person could own their own business and work all their own contracts, that kind of thing. Negotiate all their own contracts. And it could be like, I'm willing to go this far until Capricorn gives me this signal. And then I could basically put in my notice, put in my 2-week notice with this connection, and start doing the hard part of transitioning out of this connection. And then when I know that this full 3 of Pentacles is going to stick with Capricorn. Okay. Interesting fellow. Knight of Cups. on Capricorn's side. Let's expand on the Knight of Cups, please. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. This was the end all be all. And when they come back in, you're going to call them on their shit. All of it. 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 And they have to sing like a canary. Come with the truth. This person, this connection, this was your wish. Your long-term happiness wish with another person kind of thing. Okay. Eight of Wands. Let's expand. So it's really clear you thought this connection was dead. But death shall not take it. That is big with that Scorpio energy. Okay. Eight of Wands. Let's expand on the Eight of Wands, please. Ten of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands. A lot of fire there. A lot of pathos in this timeline. So you're going to tell this person the details of your experience of how this connection became a burden to you that you did have to put down. And when you put yourself first, you really put yourself in a more receptive energy, and you've been doing well ever since, potentially financially too. Okay. So it's kind of like, what are you coming to the table with? Because I'm doing fine kind of vibe. Three of Cups. It looks like you do at least forgive this person, because this apology does look sincere. When you have the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups, it's like, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry because of A, B, C, X, Y, and Z. Okay. Three of Cups. Let's expand on the Three of Cups. Oh, almost slid out there. Justice, card of Libra. So justice over the past. It could literally be over the past third party. You acknowledging it, making them voice. Yes. All the secrets. All the secrets are coming out. As she's staring that in the face, that Queen of Swords, I demand justice for the past. You're going to tell me all the stuff hidden by the moon that you wouldn't say before. And what is shared is very healing. Card of Aquarius, Moon, more Pisces energy. There with Libra. Oh, that's awesome. I love seeing that. Sticking to your guns, standing in your power. Why did this happen? Tell me why. All the truth. I want all of the truths. Every single one of them right now. Okay. King of Cups. Let's expand on their side. King of Cups. Five of Swords. It's a little bit of that vibe of wanting to win. I don't feel it as toxic in this case because they actually are really sorry. They actually are sincere. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh. It came out that way. Here we have the Moon and Justice. You have the Moon and Justice. They have the Moon and Justice. More Scorpio energy there. Pisces, Libra, Scorpio. A lot of rebirth energy here. Okay, but they actually want to end their other thing. Yeah, they actually want to end their other thing. They're used to being in it, so then there've been years had here. There have been years had here. Yep. Okay. What else with the Tower, please? What's the breakthrough, breakdown, break up? Nine of Cups, Nine of Wands, Page of Cups. Oh, so this masculine is going to be delighted when all of their groveling results into you accepting their apology. He's going to be delighted. There's something that tells me it may not show on his face. Okay? You're going to know, though. You're going to know. Knight of Pentacles. Let's expand on the Knight of Pentacles, please. Four of Cups, Empress, acknowledging what you are. Congratulations. This is likely a twin flame connection. Empress and Taurus and Libra. This is the acknowledging, yep, of the immature bullshit, knowing full well what you are to him and then not doing anything. Page of Cups. Let's expand on the Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. So your pages are talking. Six of Wands. Hermit card of Virgo. Four of Wands. After your pages go back and forth, chatting, texting, calling, emailing, whatever the heck it's going to be, there's a big win here in the discovery for this masculine that they desire to stabilize the connection. Okay. And they're also going to see there is an element of mirroring here. They're also going to see where it is when you guys swap your stories about what happened, your experiences, they're going to see where you were mirroring each other. Okay. They're also going to see that. Okay. Something about this connection is where they're using more logic, where it's practical for them to be together. They could be of similar status, social status, you know, family affiliations, stupid shit like that that doesn't actually mean anything. It feels kind of like that. It also feels like their person is also a water sign or strong, heavy water in their chart. Could even be another Scorpio. There's trying to understand logic versus passion kind of thing, because he is trying to juggle Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Because under the deck, I remember at the beginning, they viewed you as next to the devil. So they could have viewed you as a temptation to their current connection and nothing more, not realizing this was actually a 10 of Cups and a 9 of Cups for the both of you. Okay, you both share that energy. And that's really why you probably were curbed before. You were just concluded to be a temptation. That's it. Must hold back everything behind the moon. Let's actually get a few cards on that. What else is behind the moon here? Whether it's secrets, intuition-based, deep feelings. What's behind the moon here on this King of Cups side, please? Definitely an apology on how this was immaturely handled, how they could have done better, and sorry for breaking your heart, that their indecision broke your heart. That's basically what it was, that their lack of movement broke your heart. They want to be done with this other connection because this person is siphoning from them money. It's about money. Yep, it's about money. This person, this masculine, longs to set themselves free, to liberate themselves. To liberate themselves. But they've been in it so long. The fire has to, their fire, there it is, King of Wands, Sun around the King of Cups. Their fire has to grow. Their passion and determination has to grow bigger than their cup of water. Okay, the determination, because that's what's going to set them in motion, right? And real quick, why is he really loyal to this Queen of Cups? What's the loyalty about here? What's the purpose of the connection? See, I like being nosy. This is where I get to be nosy. Seven of Pentacles, Sun, Nine of Wands. It's an old investment that has become a burden. And now he wants to race towards his real 10 of Cups. And there are other people in the way. Even though he's expected to stay here with this person. They could be married. They could be married, or at least living together. There's other people in the way, but he is on the move. There's something about this Seven of Pentacles isn't fulfilling. It's always work for him. It's always work for him. I'm hearing it's never enough. It's never enough. Okay. So I'm going to head over to the extended. I'm going to see what's going on with this King of Cups in his current energy. I'm going to see what's going on with him in the near future, as well as the final outcome of the connection between you two in this lifetime. So if you're interested in any of that information, along with messages from Spirit about this connection at this point in time, messages from this King of Cups about this connection at this point in time, feel free to follow me by clicking the link in the description box below, and I will see you guys over there. Bye.